It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast.
Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house.
I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Coldwell Banker Realty.
Are we live on the World Wide Web?
I believe we are. I'm going to double check our stream.
Is this Facebook and YouTube at the same time?
No.
Just Facebook? So it goes to YouTube?
Yeah. It goes to YouTube
later.
Later.
All right.
When I pulled it down and cleaned it up a little bit.
Does like 4 seconds of it go to TikTok, Scott? Does it work like that? How does
You can
that
make
go?
a TikTok up to 60 seconds. You don't watch any TikToks, do you?
I saw one, like every once in a while, they'll put one like in the news, and it'll be like clickbait, and they're like, all right, I'll watch your
It's
stupid
usually
thing.
like some kind of dance.
No, I wanted like a Ring camera and something crazy happens with an animal or something. You know, it's
like that raccoon one. That
I don't know if I saw that one.
you did. You sent it. That you were the originator.
Wait, what was the? Oh,
The guy like throws it down the stairs.
oh yeah, I remember that was pre-TikTok days.
That was.
but
That
that
was
could be
YouTube.
that could be a TikTok.
I'm sure it's been made into a TikTok.
I remember that video. That guy kicked that raccoon's butt.
He actually felt really bad about it.
The guy that did that to the raccoon.
Yeah.
But he had attacked his dog, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
I know. I mean,
you-
he still feels bad about it.
You wouldn't feel bad about it. You go back and kick the raccoon some more if he attacked your dog.
No,
I
you know what?
you.
You know what the end story is?
What?
He adopted the raccoon, lives in his house.
No.
weird.
Yeah,
He's lying.
pet raccoon.
He's made that up.
Okay.
You're right, though.
He's a good liar.
If they would have attacked my dog, I'd be wearing it as a hat right
yeah,
now.
exactly. You'd be Davy Crockett with your coonskin cap.
You were about to say Davy Jones, weren't you?
I was going to say Davy Jones. Yeah, he wore like probably like some sort of 70s jacket. I don't know. Davy Jones. The Monkees. Not Davy Jones Locker.
I
like
was
in the
thinking
Pirates.
Davy
You're
Jones
thinking
Locker.
See, I'm thinking Davy Jones of the Monkees that were like the fake Beatles.
Davy Jones is a part of like the Pirates of the Caribbean lore, which
right.
is theme park related. So
Davy Jones Locker, but I thought Davy Jones of the Monkees.
I don't know what the monkeys are.
Did you watch Brady Bunch and reruns on Nick and Night as a kid?
Oh my god, dude! I had the same conversation with the kids in promotions.
They didn't know the Brady Bunch or
No, I was
Davy
like,
Jones.
they didn't know who the Monkees were.
Oh, the Monkees, yeah.
And then I played the song, their most, I'm a Believer.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And they're like, oh, this is a song from Shrek.
Oh, I love that. I love Shrek.
You
Come
kids.
on.
You darn whippersnappers.
Shrek just celebrated its 20th anniversary, and the internet's not happy with
That's
one
not-
review.
That's not possible that Shrek was 20 years ago. It was like last week.
One guy had a negative review of Shrek, and the internet had a lot to say about it.
Was that the original, like the original Shrek reviews?
No, it was a new one about
Oh.
how like it's overrated and all of this stuff.
I never was a big Shrek guy.
Love Shrek. Shrek's great. I don't know if I've
I don't
seen all of the
dislike
Shreks,
it.
though.
It just I didn't have a special attachment to it.
It's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah, I believe that. Except for it's got the fat
Smash Mouth?
guy. Yeah, that's it. The fat guy. I was like, I think it was a fat guy.
He's laughing all the way to the bank now, though.
He's doing fine. He's doing a-okay. That guy. One song. That's all I needed.
He's also a Guy Fieri impersonator.
I believe that.
Yeah.
He looks like Guy Fieri. You guys want to do a podcast?
I was thinking about it.
All right.
Yeah, because this is already gone off the rails.
All right, then here we go. Theme Park Podcast. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. It is Dickerman along with Jimmy D.
Good day, gentlemen.
And the young lion, Scott Harris.
What's going on, guys?
I like that, the young lion.
Well, he works for Orlando City Soccer. He's the play-by-play radio announcer. He's got a City Soccer hat on.
Actually, it's an Orlando Pride
You
hat, but it's
kinda-
all in the family.
Kind of looks like a Lannister.
Yeah. So he doesn't have that blonde hair, that damn yellow hair.
Well, he used to.
That's true. You have had yellow hair at some point.
I have, yeah.
That's a Pride hat, not a City Soccer hat?
It's a Pride hat.
I
not a
just
City
see
Soccer.
purple, and I assume that it's...
Again, it's all in the family.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have said like a Stark because the Starks are dropped in a trailer this week.
What trailer?
Eternals, you guys.
I didn't see the trailer for it. It
What?
came out.
Yes, Tuesday it came out.
I missed
Come on,
it.
man.
Yes, you
I
did.
haven't watched it yet either.
What? I've watched like 7 times.
I watched the other one. It was the one you sent that I saw.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise. I saw that, but I'm much more excited about the Eternals.
Yeah, okay, this week we had an Eternals trailer drop. We had Jungle Cruise trailer drop. The new trailer for the upcoming Edgar Wright movie, Last Night in Soho, came out. So all of these trailers are coming out.
I spent all this week
and the
watching...
new M. Night Shyamalan trailer dropped.
I binge-watched Jupiter's Legacy this week. That's what I
That's
watched
the
all week.
only thing, yeah.
That's all I watched, and I loved it. And I don't know that it has great reviews, but I loved it, so I suggest you both watch it.
I don't know what it says about your taste in things.
It was really fun.
What did you think of John Carter?
I like John Carter.
I loved John Carter. So, all right, I'll give it a try.
It's good. It's good. But you haven't watched Umbrella Academy, right?
No.
I like Umbrella
You're a little behind. I don't know what
He
they're
hasn't
going to do.
watched Doom Patrol
I
probably
don't know what
either.
they'll do in the next season. Yeah, you haven't watched Doom Patrol either. But Jupiter's Legacy is easy. It's 8 episodes. Boom. You can watch it like that. I got to the end. I'm like, oh, son of a... It's over? No!
I still got to get to Titans.
Titans is good.
Yeah.
That's on HBO Max.
Should we talk about some theme park stuff?
Probably, yeah. I guess
Yeah,
this is called the Theme Park Podcast. We should...
It's not the streaming app podcast?
we somehow misnamed the show sometimes.
Yes.
Let's talk about theme parks. Sure.
I went to Universal. Well, I went to 2 theme parks on Tuesday.
2 in one day?
2 in one day.
2 Universal parks? Like
I
you went
went-
to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida?
Disney's Hollywood Studios and then Islands of Adventure.
You didn't even like do 2 studios.
No.
You just went completely different.
You know you don't have to go to Hollywood Studios first to park hop to Universal, right?
Well, the plan was...
I guarantee you somebody's asked that question before. How do I get over to Universal? Does a monorail take me there?
Mhm.
That's happened before.
Absolutely,
I guarantee
I'm sure
it.
it's happened. Well, the plan was to go to Islands just to do Velocicoaster, but looked, it's closed. Got a resi for Hollywood Studios. Let's just go there instead.
Yeah.
And then on the drive,
A resi.
on the drive to Hollywood Studios, check the app again. Oh, Velocicoaster's back open. So, went and did Star Tours and then bounced over to Islands of Adventure.
What'd you get?
Hoth, which I've never gotten before.
Did you notice the herd of tauntauns running up on the
yes,
hill?
yes, I did.
My favorite part.
It-
I don't know
it's
if
like
I've
a very-
gotten Hoth. Now I'm questioning it.
And then we got the space battle from Phantom Menace.
Okay.
With, like the Buzz droids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the buzz droids were.
That's Phantom Menace.
I thought it was Revenge of the Sith.
No.
I'm not going to.
When they get on the ship, because that's when R2's got to like fight them off. Well, they feature in Attack of the Clone. They feature in I think all of the prequels.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's that specific battle.
How were the lines at both those parks? Since it's 2 completely different places.
So, wasn't too bad at Hollywood Studios. The problem at Hollywood Studios, it's so hot there. It's like walking a concrete jungle there.
Yeah.
So it's unbearable.
Especially right now.
Exactly. So didn't stay there long. And then at Islands of Adventure, Velocicoaster was a 45-minute wait. And it was a true 45 minutes.
Oh.
On the ride, checked my watch for scientific reasons. I wanted to see what the actual wait was. Locked the lap bar in 45 minutes on the dot.
Wow.
So-
So yeah, that's a pretty. I mean, but it's a brand new ride. So 45 minutes is still pretty good.
It's still pretty good. Hulk, 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Able to do it twice in under 20 minutes while waiting for the front row.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not bad. We were at Epcot on Saturday, and it wasn't bad out there. The weather was still nice. We went at the night, and we got on at the very end of the night. We jumped on Test Track, and it was like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And you know that's a hot ride. And we'd already done Soarin' earlier, so the 2 big rides, no problem to get on out there. So the crowds have been less, but now that we're in the summer, the kids are out of school now. I don't know how it's going to be. I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom this week during the day in the heat,
Yeah.
which I don't like.
Well, at
What
least-
day?
We're actually going after this is recorded. So this airs on Saturday. We're going on Friday.
Okay.
So we're doing this Thursday night. So I'm actually going tomorrow in the heat of the day. Then we're going to break up the day a little bit and do dinner at Liberty Tree Tavern, which is way outside my normal budget.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
You're spending money.
Like okay.
Yeah, Liberty. It's like $39 a head, I think.
Wow.
For me, that's a big. That's big.
Man, I guess that trip to the Garden Grill just like burst those purse strings.
I got a taste for the good life,
Uh-huh.
and now I can't stop myself.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for my banker.
I mean, at least you don't have to wear a mask when you're outside, which helps.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about, how they have those neck fans? Have you thought about, like, that have the fans that blow air upwards?
I have not.
It looks like headphones.
Yeah.
I have not tried one of those.
Well, I figured you were just going to get, like, 6 of them and put them, like, one around your neck and then one on each arm.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Where do you get those things? Where do you get those? Is that a Walmart item? You got to order
That's
that
an
from
Amazon.
Amazon straight from China.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy them probably from anywhere. You can probably buy them at Walgreens if you wanted to.
Anywhere near the theme parks, you can find all those things like that.
Yes.
Any of those items in that manner will be sold at the Walgreens outside of Walt Disney World.
Correct.
Or the Walmart, or the CVS, or the Target, or whatever they have over there.
Is that all you can eat, the family style?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like they bring you, it's like turkey, some sort of beef, and there's also pork, and then there's mashed potatoes, a salad, a vegetable, and then there's a dessert. And you whatever you want.
Do they bring you sweatpants?
They need to. Well, I'll probably wear something with an elastic top. I'll go with an elastic.
Honestly, if you don't, then you're wasting your money.
Yeah, I mean, all in. And if
We're talking about how hot it is. You walk in sweatpants.
Yeah, sweating and ready
It's
to get
Eye
the
of the
meat
tiger.
sweats. Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll see if I can walk after that. I'll give you a full review. It's actually, people say Liberty Key Tavern is the best food inside the actual Magic Kingdom park.
Oh wow.
That's what a lot of the reviews say. So we'll see.
Be Our Guest is pretty hard to top.
Be Our Guest is really good. I told you, I almost did
I
that
know,
the other
yeah.
week on accident, and then I found out it was $60 a
Yeah.
head. And that sticker shock was no. No.
He's 3 months away from going there.
You really are.
I've been there for lunch, and I stole a soda when I was there.
What?
Yeah, well, they have the you
They're
fill it
probably
yourself.
never gonna let you back.
Probably not.
It's not Club Cool, bro.
I know. I know. It's quite illegal.
Well, we did learn this week that the Park Pass reservation system and virtual queues are going to stick around going forward.
How long?
This is my
Forever?
shock face.
Well,
It's so hard to get a pass sometimes right now.
I think what it's going to be is they just want to be able to really factor in how much attendance there or how many employees they're going to need. I think that's a good gauge of. They might open up the amount of reservations you can get, but they just want to be able to I'm going to come to this park.
I'm curious what the number is of people that don't show up. They make the reservation, they don't show up. What's that number? They have that number.
Yeah.
They obviously, is it 20%? Is it 10%? Is it 5%? Is it 50%?
I hope it's low. I really hope it's low.
I just feel like when I go
I
to the
feel
park,
like it's got to be like 20%.
Yeah.
and the lines are 25 minutes, but you haven't been able to get a reservation for 2 weeks. That a lot of people didn't show up.
But I got a drop in this week on a Tuesday.
I wonder if they have the ability to on the fly, you're like, all right, we're real quiet at Magic Kingdom. Let's go ahead and open up some more.
I think that's what it
reservations.
is.
That's what we were able to do Saturday. We were able to snag an Epcot. I found the trick for this too. Actually, this is a hot tip. Hot tip, pro tip, because you figured you actually figured this out, and then I got it from
capitalized
you.
on it. Yeah.
So last week you booked an Epcot when we were doing the show on the Friday, right? And I'm like, there's been nothing for that at all. So I'm looking on Saturday night, and same time you looked, and it's like there's nothing, and then it says there's availability, but I try and book 2. No, no. Then I go back, I book 1.
Yeah.
Yes. I tell my wife, all right, you go book 1. She books 1. Yes. So if you book 1, if it says there's some availability, and it won't let you do 2, just do 1 at a
Okay.
time. Do 1 at a time.
And that's the trick. Honestly, just book something for Epcot, go to Epcot, and then park hop.
Yeah.
I've never run into a situation where I've been unable to get into a second park.
That's right. I'm wondering if that's going to come, at some point, oh, no, you can't get into Hollywood Studios.
Maybe. But
There's a number you're supposed to call, but nobody calls it. Everybody just goes.
there just needs to be a sign as you leave the park that says open, closed, open, closed.
Yeah, or just anywhere in the park. Anywhere, just put it out there. Or in the app.
In the app.
You're right there.
I mean, you've heard me complain about the fact that on the app itself, I cannot make a reservation.
I know, yeah, they have a website. It's true.
It goes to a website. Still don't understand it.
And it's really, I had to bookmark the stupid one that tells you the park availability.
Yeah.
Because, when you do a certain site, it doesn't say whether it's tickets,
Resort guests.
or pass holders. There's one of those ones that doesn't show those 3 options. I got to
Yeah.
find the special one that shows those 3 options.
At least one of the 2 should be built into the app that says what's available.
Yeah, just have it there. I don't know.
If you're going to keep it now, you don't have an excuse not to build it into the app.
Yeah, put it in
Yeah.
the app. Make it part of the app.
Come on, Chapek. Figure it out.
You think he's in there coding? You think Bob's in there coding, or he's got C?
He can tell someone to do it. He can tell someone to do it.
Hey, you look smart. Get to it.
It's weird, too, with the magic bands. If you want to pick out your magic band that you want to get with your renewal, only till August.
Yep.
It takes you to an external site as well. It doesn't do it inside the app.
That might be a shopping thing, though.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I don't know. I use my Apple Watch now on my phone.
You don't use your Magic Band at all.
No.
We waited so long for these things. Now
No,
you're gonna
you
use
did.
it?
I don't. I whatever on them. I only have one specialty one.
Yeah. Why don't you want to wear that one?
Well, I wear one when
Forky.
I wear one when I know I'm going to be taking pictures because I don't know how much I trust the new system in order to get my pictures.
Or if you go to a park where Forky might be featured.
I mean, I've been to all of the parks and it's never done anything special.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the Hollywood Studios is probably a good place for Forky because they get a lot of Pixar, right?
Yeah.
Is that Pixar?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
Toy
Pixar.
Story. Yeah. I forgot it was Toy Story.
It's the original Pixar
It's
movie.
true. I just was thinking Forky. I didn't even know what movie Forky was in. I couldn't remember.
Oh my man.
Have you recently suffered a head injury?
I've suffered a lot of head injuries over the
Are
years.
you back in jiu-jitsu where you're getting
No,
choked
I
out?
really probably
That's
need
what
to.
it-
I really need to.
That's what it
I
is.
need to reset myself. I need a reset. There's a button there somewhere.
We got to get you one of those inversion tables. Just
I got one of those. That doesn't do it. I need a hard reset.
I know what it is. Have you seen a new Mortal Kombat?
I have not.
Have you seen it yet?
He needs his arcane.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to beat the crap out of him and get his arcane out.
That's what I need. I think I need it. I think I need a beating.
That Mortal
How did this get off the rails?
That Mortal Kombat movie, by the way, has one of my favorite lines of dialogue I've ever seen or
Oh.
heard. There's literally a character complaining, and then somebody off camera goes, "Womp womp." That is a line of dialogue in a movie that came out this year.
And it's complaining in Mortal Kombat. There's no complaining in Mortal Kombat.
There's actually a
live or you die.
There's a couple of moments like what he's talking about that you're just like,
It knows what movie it is.
yeah.
It
Oh,
knows
yeah.
exactly what it's doing.
Like, I can't imagine any other like studio title other than New Line Cinema doing this movie. It was like totally in line with everything else they've done.
Okay.
Should we look at what's coming up in the summer?
Yeah, there's stuff coming. Is there news? Is there important things on the way? I mean, it's summer. I mean, the worst time in the world to be at the parks and the best time in the world to be at the parks.
Well, beginning this weekend, SeaWorld is kicking off Electric Ocean.
you can still. I think this is the last weekend again. That special deal.
Yes,
too.
the 50% off.
50% off.
May
yeah.
31st is when that deal ends.
Jump on that if you want to go. If you're thinking about it, don't sleep on it.
So basically, it's a nighttime spectacular with lights and fireworks and DJs and characters going around, all sorts of stuff. Elmo's going to have a show.
Whoa, Elmo, huh?
Elmo's got a show.
Son of a
Elmo
gun.
rocks.
Elmo does rock.
So that's going on. Fireworks, though. They're the first ones to bring fireworks back.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's interesting. SeaWorld, they haven't been afraid to do stuff this time around.
And actually, this week, they have announced they were the first Orlando theme park to allow vaccinated employees to remove their masks.
All right. That's you got to give the SeaWorld people a little something extra, because those guys and girls have been through a lot. Like, if you've been through a lot of what happened, with the layoffs and the various things at SeaWorld, and you've made it through all this, you need a little extra TLC.
So they've got Electric Ocean going on May 28th through September 6th. Then their craft beer special is going on August 13th through September 12th. So more food and drinks.
Sure.
And then there's SeaWorld Spooktacular, where you can leave with 8 pounds of candy,
That's fun.
is September 18th through October 31st.
You don't really get that much candy there. Like, I've seen the people that leave the Disney one with like 8 pounds of candy. SeaWorld, don't get me wrong, you can get a significant amount of candy, but you got to make a lot of trips through that trail to gather candy. Disney, I've never been to, but I've heard you just get like a ridiculous
It's a
amount of
lot,
candy.
yeah. It's a lot.
SeaWorld's not as much, but it's a fun. I really enjoyed that. We did that last year. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they have the bank teller things, where it's just a chute that...
That's what they had.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what they had at Busch
COVID.
Gardens, yeah.
They had. It was neat.
And you showed up with, a garbage bag, a hefty bag?
No, actually, they made you buy one of their bags to do it, which was like $1 or $2.
Oh, I thought you showed up with the biggest bag.
No, yeah, you had to use one of their bags.
He showed up in a onesie. He just filled it up.
I'm
He
not
looked
gonna.
like the Marshmallow Man at the end of the night.
It was a nice bag, and I'm not going to fault them for making some extra money because Lord
Absolutely.
knows they need it. All the theme parks needed it.
Did
last
you
year.
think about laying underneath the chute and just opening your
Oh,
mouth?
well, it's all wrapped, so you need a lot. of paper.
That would stop
You
you.
need a lot of paper and plastic. It'd be hard.
At Universal, first of all, their tribute store for Jurassic World opens up this week.
Jimmy's got Jaws shoes on.
He does have boat shoes on, yeah.
They're Jaws. They say Jaws.
Oh,
in the
they do
back.
say Jaws, yeah.
Yeah, these are
Sperry's.
the Sperry's, and they're supposed to be replicas of the ones that Hooper wears.
You look like you're going to go sailing today. I understand you had wine, but when I saw Jimmy, I'm like, did you go sailing today? I think it's the boots and the shirt combined.
What it was is
Shoes, I'm sorry.
my wife's birthday's coming up, and we missed kind of a milestone one for her last year, so we're trying to make up for it.
29.
Yeah, 29. So we went to go check out this winery that we might have her party at, and they also happen to be doing foot massages today. So you get a foot massage and have a glass of wine.
And you call me the fancy one.
That does sound fancy.
Oh yeah, I look quite preppy today.
Yeah.
I want to say something else.
Here's how my mind would go. I'm going to get a foot massage. All right, which shoes do I have that don't smell? Which ones don't have any smell whatsoever in them that I haven't been out in a theme park for 12 hours in or mowed the lawn in? What are the one pair I have sitting up in a glass case in my closet that I can wear today?
And how many times have you washed your feet beforehand?
Yeah. That's how my brain works.
I detailed my feet before I went. All the nails are the same length.
Layers of skin are just peeling off.
I'm wearing the mask for my Walter White costume.
Yes.
So the tribute store has opened up this week, which is exciting.
Okay, so you can get all sorts of Jurassic Park things.
Absolutely,
all Jurassic Park in the
all
in the
Jurassic
store.
Park.
Okay.
Jurassic World Velocicoaster opens up officially June 10th.
Even though everybody in the world's been riding it, is it only pass holders? Or
no, it's
anybody can
everyone.
ride?
It's
wow.
Technical rehearsals is what they're deeming it.
What's the date it opens?
June 10th.
Wow.
So we're weeks, less than 3 weeks away
Yeah.
from that. September 3rd through October 31st, Halloween Horror Nights kicks off.
People are going to be so over the moon for that this time around because we didn't have it last year.
Yep.
And it's just the demand.
The 30th anniversary.
Yeah, the demand for entertainment, whether it be a concert or something special like Halloween Horror Nights, people are at a fever pitch.
And then bouncing over to Disney, July 15th is when Food and Wine begins.
Here we go. What's
ready.
running right now? This is spring,
Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden. So they just changed the sign, right? It's just take down the Flower and Garden sign, put up the Food and Wine, and everything else is the same.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the art and the Flower and Garden has been very delicious this year.
I'm on board with both of those. It goes on through November 20th.
Yeah, it's just going to go and go and go until Christmas, basically.
And that's when the holiday one begins.
Yeah.
It goes till Thanksgiving, and then we're going to turn it over real quick.
So that'll happen August 10th through the 31st of October is Boo Bash, which is not so scary anymore.
So what's different? Anything?
So it was real scary before?
Mickey's not so. Apparently, it was too scary, or we're making it scary now.
Yeah, is there something different between Boo Bash and Not So Scary? They just changed the name. They just rebranded.
They're really just changing the name. That's the only difference.
Is it like when Clear Channel became iHeart and it was all the same? It just had a different name.
No, I don't think so.
I think Boo Bash is just easier to say.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not.
Mickey's
arguing.
Not So Scary Halloween Adventure or whatever party.
Yeah, party. I mean, I always call Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party MVMCP.
That's long.
I know it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I do the acronyms.
That's long.
And then October 1st is when Jimmy's going to go ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at Epcot.
It's true.
That's October. That's
October
right.
1st.
You got the first day. That's right.
Yeah.
I had the second, and I canceled it because I'm like, this is inflicting upon my ability to make park passes. I need to make more than.
That's
two.
why we need to be allowed more than 3.
Yes, us. What are we?
Platinum.
Premium, platinum folks like myself, who a highfalutin fellow over here.
How
that
come
paid
you two aren't dressed like me?
Yeah.
So I just left a spin class.
I'm a bum.
And you forgot. Both of you forgot we were doing a show today.
No, I didn't. I just wasn't sure I got here the right day.
Oh, okay.
I was here. I was the first one ready.
Also on October 31st is the 50th anniversary celebration for Walt Disney World.
50 years.
50 years.
Walt never saw the opening of the park.
No, but he had the Florida project already planned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roy Disney had to come out of retirement to oversee the completion of Magic Kingdom.
I think Walt would have been proud of the work that Roy
Jimmy,
did.
have you watched the Imagineering documentary yet?
I have not.
God, you gotta watch that.
So good.
There's so many things he needs to. Look at what I'm wearing today. I wore this for Jimmy.
Oh, wow, you did.
I wore this for Jimmy. I wore this specifically for you because I assumed, here we are. I don't know how many weeks since you got your robe, but you must have at least watched the first 4 movies.
Yeah.
So I
Of
wore
Harry
a
Potter.
Gryffindor shirt today.
Although I'm a little annoyed at you because you're not actually a Gryffindor.
No, I bought this before I did my house. This
Oh.
I've owned before I did my house. I got this right after we watched the Harry Potter movies. I decided I liked them. We were going to the park, so I needed a Harry Potter shirt, and this was what was available at Kohl's for 2 for $20 with a coupon.
Speaking of Harry Potter, they announced that the hot butter beer is now going to be sold year-round.
I'm a frozen butterbeer or nothing guy.
On a cold day, the hot butterbeer is
Have you had the ice cream?
perfect.
I have had the ice cream, which was good, but it's still not the frozen butterbeer.
Have you thought about just buying all three and consuming all three at once?
I would not mind putting the ice cream inside of a frozen butterbeer.
Have you had the fudge yet?
No, I have not had the fudge. I would like to try the hot butterbeer, just out of
It's
curiosity.
very good. It's very good. On a cold day, it is perfect.
I don't generally drink hot drinks. I don't even drink hot coffee. I make my coffee iced.
What
Not
about
sure.
cocoa?
Yeah, I do have hot cocoa. That's true.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the same thing.
Okay, I'll try. I mean, I'll try it. Don't get me wrong, I'll try it. But I just, if I'm gonna spend $6 either way, I'm going frozen butterbeer every time.
Can I ask you guys a ruling on some theme park attire that I noticed when I was at Ions of Adventure?
I am an excellent judge of theme park attire, and I make judgments at all times of people.
So, I'm going to say this.
Look at this guy.
It's very honest.
Look at what Jimmy's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine if he decided, I'm not going to have the shirt buttoned. I saw a lot of that.
What's he got underneath? Nothing?
Well,
He got
there
a
were
tank top.
There were 3 different people that I saw. None of them were wearing tank tops, although one looked like he was wearing a wool sweater, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so he's hairy.
Yeah.
Year-round
Yeah,
sweater.
You can't unbutton your shirt unless you're at a water park. You can't go all the way. You can't go bare chest. That's
I mean,
wrong.
maybe one of the gentlemen just got off of Popeye, but even then,
Yeah, okay, I could see that getting off of pop. Now, I watched a guy wash his shirt in front of me on the Jurassic Park water ride. He took his shirt off and washed it in the water.
I've seen people.
He was not from this country.
I've seen people take shirts off and then try to dry them in the dryer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could just stand in the dryer wearing the clothes.
get my shirt dry. And the shirt being wet is not a problem unless it's cold. The thing that's a problem if you get wet is your feet.
Yeah.
Your shoes and you're sloshing
Socks,
around.
yeah.
It's miserable. Shirt, not so much.
I haven't been on one of the water rides in forever, and I have the itch to do it.
You should. Just don't wear what you're wearing. Knowing you're going to go in your Vans and long pants and jeans.
No, I've transitioned over to wearing shorts in the park.
Oh, this guy
Wait,
wears
what?
shorts to the
What?
park.
Yeah.
What? I need to start checking pictures for this. I need to see this.
I will
Yeah,
show
pictures
you.
so it's not true.
No,
You're on. Oh, I got you on my
Pictures
thing.
not true.
I see it when you guys take pictures. I'm on your family plan or whatever.
Oh, that's true. You
on
are.
the
yeah.
Disney thing.
Yeah, I see your pictures and his pictures
Yeah,
all
I
the
see
time.
all y'all's pictures. Saw Jimmy and Lauren at Epcot the other day.
You did.
I saw Scott. I don't remember where I saw you at. I don't know where you were at. You were somewhere.
I've bounced around a lot lately.
You've been to a number of parks.
I have been. I park hopped between 2 different companies.
But
this week.
now I'm curious to see what the parks start looking like here, because that's the big question. That we're getting into the heat of summer, but we're also getting kids out of school and people traveling. So time will tell on that. Hey, fellas, we're out of time. What's the big plan for the upcoming extra park hours?
So, as of the day of recording, by the way, there we go. Boom.
Oh, look at him. Shorts. You got shorts on.
Shorts on.
Look at that.
On the day of recording, the new Jungle Cruise trailer dropped.
Okay.
So we're going to talk a little bit about Disney rides that become movies, and put your creative hats on. I want you to sell me on a ride becoming a movie.
All right. Well, this is going to be featured in Extra Park Hours, so tune in for that. ThemeParkPodcast.com, TheThemeParkPodcast.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until then, keep us on your social media channels. Scott, what are those channels to follow?
Theme Park Show on Twitter or the Theme Park Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or watch at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
We come to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I'm Dickerman. Until next time, we'll see you at the parks.
Did you say the theme park YouTube?
I thought I just said themeparkyoutube.com.
Yeah, it's the theme park YouTube.
Oh.
I think.
Hey,
The theme park.
I'm not judging anybody. I'm not going to judge
Well,
anybody
it's not.
ever.
It's not his fault. I blame you.
Why me? Because I messed it up so many times?
Yeah, you
I-
incepted me.
I put it in your brain?
You incepted me on it.
I watched the South Park Inception episode
Oh,
recently
wow.
from whatever year that was. It was pretty funny. It's a dream within a dream within a dream.
I still haven't
Within a
watched.
dream.
I still haven't watched Tenet.
Oh, you should watch it.
It's on Max now.
You should watch it, then watch it. I actually want to watch it again because they say you need to watch it like 3 times.
Well, I've heard that the real way to understand it is to watch it with subtitles on or a caption on.
I'll do that too.
Because Nolan movies, you can't understand any dialogue.
I love Nolan movies. All right, I'm going to watch Tenet again.
I want to watch
again.
Dunkirk again.
Dunkirk's good.
Yeah.
It's not a traditional Christopher Nolan movie, but it's good.
I mean, it is in the sense that it doesn't make any sense chronologically,
Yeah. Okay.
like Memento.
Yeah. I haven't seen it since we went and saw it at we went and saw the IMAX at Disney. Remember that, Jimmy?
What's that, Dunkirk?
Yeah.
I remember seeing it. I didn't remember that. Wait, was I with you?
You must have been. If you didn't come, it was me, Matt, and Fritz. But you're always with us when we go to something like that.
No, I wasn't at Dunkirk.
Ha! It's so strange. I'm going to ask Matt if he remembers. He remembers better than me. All right, you guys want to do a bonus show?
Let's do a bonus show.
Let's do a bonus show.
All right. Extra park hours. Reset my timer. Not that it matters anymore. Stop. Reset. All right. Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Theme Park Podcast, Extra Park Hours. It is Dickerman. Jimmy D is still here.
Well, was I going to leave?
I was going to say, where's he going?
You could, but we're at your house. Scott Harris is still here.
Yeah. What's going on?
And we are going to discuss the Jungle Cruise trailer dropping this week, even though I'm more upset that I didn't see. I saw that, but I'm more upset I didn't see the Eternals trailer, which I'm going to have to seek out after this show.
It has Robb Stark and Jon Snow in it.
I know they're both in it.
Yeah.
I'm so worried that that's going to be horrible.
Could it be?
And because Inhumans was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for some reason, I'm projecting my Inhumans rage onto the Eternals.
So I'm going to do this to help it a little bit. Kevin Feige had nothing to do with Inhumans because it was Marvel Television, and that was before it was all under one studio.
Okay.
So Feige had nothing to do with it at all, to the point where they buried the show because they realized it was not going to do well.
Yeah.
And it is being directed by an Academy Award winner in Chloe Zhao, who did Nomadland.
I just
And at one point when footage was being shown to Kevin Feige, he was like, "How did you get how much did you spend on getting the scenery to look like this?" And she goes, "Because we filmed it outside. That's why it looks so real."
What?
'Cause it is.
That's not a green screen?
No, they filmed it on location a lot of times.
When's the last time, Angelina Jolie's a lead in this, right?
Well,
Is she considered, because she hasn't had a big project in a long time.
she just had a movie drop on HBO Max last week.
Yeah, I said she hasn't had a big project in a long time.
That's correct. She hasn't.
I can't tell you the last big, I understand she's still a big star. And usually maybe she's at the point where people start to make that comeback where they're a big star, then they make a bunch of crap movies and their star fades, but then boom, oh my God, they're back and we love them again.
No, you know what happened to her? She got corrected by two people.
Corrected?
Well, she got market corrected by two people that kind of took the roles you would expect her to take.
Oh.
Emily Blunt
Mm-hmm.
and Charlize Theron.
What'd they take?
Well, no, you could totally see Angelina Jolie in Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Or in Mad Max Fury Road or Atomic Blonde.
I might have liked to see her in Atomic Blonde, just to see what she looks like as a blonde.
I think we saw her as a blonde in Gone in 60 Seconds.
I never saw that movie.
What?
I never saw that movie.
Nick Cage robbing, stealing cars?
I don't generally watch any Nick Cage movies.
The Rock?
Kick-Ass I saw.
Face Off?
Nope.
Con Air?
Valley Girl.
Oh, man.
I watched that.
You're missing out on the holy trinity of action movies.
I watched that Superman documentary about when he tried to play Superman and it fell apart. And
The Death of Superman Lives What Happened?
They lost millions of dollars
It's
on
an
that thing.
amazing documentary.
Yeah, he really wanted to be
What's that
Superman.
on?
I don't know where I saw that even.
I got you.
Maybe Netflix, maybe YouTube. I don't know.
I got you.
I'll watch this somewhere.
Okay.
I got you.
Because I'd like to see that.
I got a copy.
You're going to get a virus.
I followed along on that. You know, Kevin Smith wrote the script.
Yeah.
He was one of the many people that wrote.
It's good. The documentary is so interesting how it all happened and all fell apart.
Well, my favorite part is that Tim Burton is so candid about the experience too, because he was going to direct it.
Oh yeah. I'm not a Tim Burton fan at all.
Oh, I used to. I mean, wearing a Beetlejuice shirt
I know.
right now.
And I understand he has a huge fan base, but I've never really cared for Tim Burton's style. He's got a style, it's distinct, and I just never liked it.
His before 2000 stuff are amazing.
Yeah.
There was a time where, for me, Tim Burton walked on water.
Yeah.
I had season tickets. I mean, I still have season tickets to every movie he does.
But
Yeah.
it's I feel like when he started remaking movies that I already had a childhood attachment to, that's when he kind of started losing me.
Well, we're going to get a new Willy Wonka movie. He has nothing to do with it, but we're getting a new one of those. Young Wonka.
Well, I know Johnny Depp's not going to be in it.
No, it's Timothée Chalamet, actually, who's going to be in it.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Call Me by Your Name, Lady Bird.
He's in the new Dune.
Dune!
Haven't seen
Paul
any of those movies.
Atreides!
When's
Paul
Dune coming
Muad'Dib.
out? I want to see Dune.
Yes.
When's that come out?
My name is a killing word.
I was just going to say that.
disappears. The
When's
mind killer.
Dune is my guy.
It's Denis Villeneuve.
Oh,
Yeah,
my favorite.
yeah.
My favorite. I love that guy.
You'll be getting it in theaters and HBO Max on October 1st.
How do I say one of my favorite directors' names?
Oh no,
Denis Villeneuve. Oh, I'm seeing that on the biggest screen imaginable.
no! It comes out the day of Ratatouille opening, the 50th anniversary of Disney World.
That just means you're gonna have an action-packed day.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it that weekend. We're going to see. We're going to a movie on next week.
You are?
Yeah, we're going to go see A Quiet Place 2.
Nice.
In the theater.
Never saw the
Going
first
to the
one.
theater. First time back.
Never saw the first one.
It's a good movie.
You know who's in that? Who's in Dune, right?
Who's in Dune?
Chalamet, Oscar Isaac,
Okay.
Poe Dameron, Brolin, your guy.
Oh, yeah, Brolin.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Batista.
Batista's. Oh, yeah, I did see Batista because he had him in the other one we liked. The Blade Runner.
Blade Runner 2049 with the tiny
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah. He was like old man Batista.
Somebody else you're missing from the MCU.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Oh, she's in it too, huh?
Yep.
I'm
She
like-
plays Shawnee.
I
Momoa. Khal Drago.
I've seen every one of that guy's movies except for one so far. I need to seek that one out.
Javier Bard. Which? Yeah.
Momoa?
The director. No, the director. I'm sorry.
Villeneuve?
Villeneuve, yeah.
Okay.
The only one I haven't seen is that small Canadian movie he did.
Wait. So you saw Enemy?
No, maybe I didn't see all of his movies.
That's the one where Jake Gyllenhaal plays two people.
Oh, I did see that. Yes,
That's a
I did
really
see
good
that.
one.
I did see that. Yes,
Sicario.
I did see Sicario.
Love Sicario.
Arrival is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Arrival's amazing. Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and
I don't know if I've seen Prisoners.
oh, that's a
I'm
dark
gonna
one.
seek that out. I'm gonna seek that out.
That's a dark one, man.
This guy's great.
And then he's got a couple movies that aren't in English, so if you see those, it'll be very surprising.
You know what? I'll do it in subtitles. I'm such
That's
a fan.
how you would have to watch them.
I'm such a fan. Or I could learn the language.
Or you could learn the language as well.
And give me some. What's that? The book, the tape thing. I don't know.
Babel?
Babel. I'll give me some Babel.
And Javier Bardem is also in that movie.
Okay.
So
Yeah. When's Dune out? Soon.
October
right?
1st. I just said.
October 1st.
I just said.
I know you said it, and then I forgot it right away.
Which one of us went to the wine tasting today?
No, look, you could. It's the same thing when somebody tells me their name. Gone. Hey, how you doing? What was your name again? I immediately forgot it. You said it, and I forgot it. You said October 1st, and I immediately forgot it.
I can't believe you didn't watch the Eternals trailer.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So the Jungle Cruise trailer dropped.
Oh yes, this is The Rock and Emily Blunt.
This is the second trailer.
Dwayne
Yes.
Johnson. Actually, he's being referred to now. No more Rock at all. It seems like he's
Correct.
just Dwayne Johnson.
He is shedding that. By the way, this movie also has Jesse Plemons in it, who at one point is on a gun for a submarine.
I did see that in the trailer. I did see that.
Yes. And Paul Giamatti is also in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
I have not seen his character yet.
He was not shown in this trailer at all.
Now, here's my question about this: since they're retheming the Jungle Cruise at the park, is there anything
Nope.
that's going to be?
Nope.
Nope.
They have stated that it will have no crossover at all.
Okay.
The one thing I will tell you about this trailer.
No, but I
is
want to
that-
know if they have anything from the park that's getting cut out. Is what I was more getting at. I'm sorry. I should have said that. So like, we cut out the rhino, going up the horn up the guy and the thing and the shrunken head and Sam's heads or whatever.
Well, his store is opening back up soon.
Yeah, but like they're taking out one part of him in the ride
Yes.
with the shrunken heads or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that factually accurate? Like that was a thing like way back when, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's,
like
it's,
shrunken
it's
heads.
real.
Okay.
Yeah. Drinking heads are real.
Question. It's a question. I just wonder if any of those parts that are being cut out of the ride are actually in the movie.
But this movie features. It's based on a Disney ride.
Yes.
Do you know the other Disney rides that have also become movies?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep. Whole franchise.
Well, when I watched the Jungle Cruise, the second one here, all I kept thinking about was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, it's basically we had that franchise. Let's make a new one on this ride.
And we trust The Rock more than we trust Johnny Depp.
Well,
Yes.
my question for you is: will there be a Pirates Jungle
Crossover?
Cruise crossover?
Yes, but probably not featuring Jack Sparrow.
Well, we don't know.
Well, there are two spin-offs to the Pirates of the Caribbean that are being worked on.
Oh, okay. So
It's true.
they could get these into the ecosystem and then mush them together in like 5 years, 10 years.
So
maybe.
there's talk that the sixth movie will be a reboot for Pirates of the Caribbean with Karen Gillan, Nebula, taking over as the lead.
I love Karen Gillan.
She is a delight.
Yeah.
And then there has also been talk of a female-led spin-off starring Margot Robbie.
I'd like her as well.
See?
I'm a
You'll see
fan.
both of these.
I'm a big fan.
If
of
both of them
those
happen.
ladies.
I would love to. Oh no, Karen Gilliam could be the redhead.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
She could be the redhead.
She could be the redhead. All right, what else can you name?
Okay, the terrible one with Kristen Dunst and Steve Guttenberg, which is the movie for Tower of Terror.
Correct.
Terrible.
Yep.
Terrible. Want to name the other scary one that's terrible?
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, there's a remake of that coming out, I thought.
It's been talked about for years. Guillermo del Toro was going to do it for the longest time, and they actually just finally announced a new director for it.
Oh, the Haunted Mansion is so bad. Both that and Tower of Terror were terrible. I mean, that was the
Haunted
dark
Mansion
days
was
of Disney.
Just okay.
Those were the dark days for Disney. Like, Disney put out some real stinkers around that time.
Yeah.
They weren't putting out like what they put out now.
Well, you got two more. You got two more sitting there.
Okay, all right.
Country Bear Jamboree.
Yes, I mean that's
Really?
more of a show.
That's
but
really
yes.
there was a
There
show
was a
based
movie,
on
yes,
that
there was a
terrible
movie. Yep, Haley Joel Osment.
That show is terrible at the park. I can't imagine how bad the movie was.
It flopped.
I don't doubt
Made
it.
$18 million, cost $35.
Never even heard of it. All right, there's one more.
Actually, there's two more because I forgot
Two
about
more.
Country
Oh.
Bears.
Tomorrowland doesn't feature a ride.
I mean, yes, it does.
It does. It features Space Mountain.
It features Space Mountain and it's
Tomorrowland itself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't consider that a ride, but
Yes.
it's I get one. I get a correct
yes,
answer with
you
that.
get that one. Yeah.
I've never watched.
So
it all the way.
disappointed in that movie.
I wanted to like it, and I watched like 10 minutes of it. I'm like, I'm out.
Here's the thing: it's your guy Lindelof. He was one of the writers on it.
Oh, the guy from Lost.
Lost. Although he also did Watchmen, which is amazing, but he also did Leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
And Prometheus.
See, he was probably working in a world he's not really comfortable with, like too family friendly.
But he's a
Tomorrowland.
massive Disney fan. It is Brad Bird who co-wrote and directed, who did Incredibles and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, so it should have been amazing.
Yeah, it wasn't. And it had George Clooney in it, and it still wasn't good.
Well, that might be the problem.
Maybe. I
He's
don't
got
know.
a lot of duds. That guy's got a lot of duds hanging around his neck.
I'm in the midst of rewatching From Dusk Till Dawn,
The
I
tattoo
see.
he had on his
Wow.
neck was rad in that, though.
and they brought it over into Oceans, the Oceans movies with Brad Pitt.
He was in From Dusk Till Dawn?
He's the lead of the movie.
I thought that was Antonio Banderas.
That's Desperado. You get points.
Same universe.
You get points for it being both Robert Rodriguez movies.
Selma Hayek?
Selma Hayek is in both as well.
She's in From Dusk Till Dawn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she
But
plays the
lead-
vampire.
The lead is George Clooney?
Yes. George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, Harvey Keitel, Danny Trejo.
I'll have to watch that again. It's
It's on Max.
been about 20 years.
You got one more movie.
Jimmy's just leaving.
You got one more movie.
Oh, okay. One more movie. All right.
Do you
here
need
we
any
go.
hints?
No. Give me a second.
Do you need to know what park?
I think I kind of want to know what park, but I just want one more minute to think if
Epcot.
Oh, I was going to say Little Mermaid, but the
That's
ride
not
was
out yet.
after the ride was after the movie.
Correct, yeah.
Epcot. Okay, so Soarin', no. Three Caballeros,
Nope.
no. Frozen, no. Ratatouille's not open yet.
Mm-hmm.
The Fish, Nemo,
No.
The little purple dragon you guys
Figment,
like.
nope.
No,
Nope.
it's not that one either. Okay, I'm right. The Ball?
Nope.
The Ball doesn't have
Nope.
a movie. Oh, Mission Space.
Yes,
no. Wait,
yeah.
There's a Mission Space movie?
Mission to Mars. Gary Sinise used to be in the
Oh,
pre-show, and
yeah.
he's the star of the movie.
Gary Sinise is like one of the greatest human beings in the history of Hollywood, too.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Sinise is just like an amazing human being. Because most Hollywood people aren't that great of people. Gary Sinise is amazing.
By the
Mission
way,
to Mars. I don't think I've ever seen that.
it's
Is it good?
not a very good movie.
Gary Sinise is usually good, too.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at it, I'm wondering if we should be a little bit worried about Jungle Cruise, because really it's Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean. The only of these that.
Well, what they're doing is they're like, all right, we did a bunch of turds. Let's pick the one that was good.
Well, let's put The Rock in there, and people
Put the
love
rock,
The Rock.
and they like Emily
Except me.
Blunt. Emily Blunt's pretty popular too, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, she's likable. I like her.
Mrs. Krasinski.
Oh, that's right.
There's
She's
two
in a quiet,
Jumanji
She's in
mo-
A Quiet Place too, which I'm going to see.
Yes.
And it fits into The Rock or Dwayne Johnson's whole color scheme of wearing khakis in every movie he does.
Yeah, khakis go well with his skin tone and his muscles, probably.
But it's Jungle Cruise. He's wearing that. Both Jumanjis. He's wearing that.
Mm-hmm.
Journey to the Center of the Earth 2, the Mystery Island.
Never saw that.
Both
that
of
any
those
good?
movies are good. Yeah.
What about
Really?
the tower?
I didn't.
Where he's only got one leg?
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. sorry.
Skyscraper. Is
Yeah.
that the one where Alexandra Daddario's daughter?
No, that is San Andreas.
San Andreas. Okay.
How do I'm not even a rock fan, and I know all of these things.
I know. You're obviously a bigger fan than you know.
I just have a brain that doesn't forget anything.
I also watched him in the one with the monkey, the big monkey.
Rampage.
Rampage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he wore khakis in that, too.
Of course he did. It's the only thing he wears in these movies.
That's all that fits over my muscles.
Except until he's Black Adam and he's wearing a superhero costume.
When's that coming out? Is that October 1st, too?
No, that is not October. I believe that's next year.
Okay.
When Black Adam. Oh, I think in G.I. Joe Retaliation he was probably wearing that as well.
The first G.I. Joe movie was so good, and then they were terrible.
Well, there's only been 2.
Yeah, the second one was so bad, they said, we totally screwed this up. Never mind. First one was fun, though.
Black Adam comes out July 29th, 2022.
Oh, we got a whole year to wait. More than a year. Mm-hmm. That's a while.
Well, he just started filming it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will Billy Batson be showing up?
Inconclusive at this time. But they have, I believe, started filming on Shazam 2.
Shazam's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's really good.
Shazam Fury of the Gods is the title of that. That comes out in 2023.
I like that. Kid did a good job in that. He's not as good as the kid in Umbrella Academy. That kid's great.
That kid's great. Yeah. I like how in Umbrella Academy Season 2 they had to hunch him over a little bit because clearly he had a growth spurt.
Yeah. But that kid's really good.
He's like the main kid from Stranger Things as well, who's like 1,000,000 feet tall.
Oh yeah, those kids. When that new Stranger Things come out, they're all like got beards.
They look like the Friends cast.
They're all in college. Yeah, I mean they're all. I think the youngest one is the girl, and she's 17 now.
Oh, 11?
Yeah, 11. She was like a baby when that show started. Now she's 17, like ready to go finish high school. So I think this has got to be the end for Stranger Things.
I think they said 5 seasons.
Really? So one more?
One more.
I thought they were doing 4 and 5 back to back.
I think they hope so, but COVID's really wreaking havoc on productions these days.
Anymore, it should be good. We should be good to go.
Hopefully, yeah.
Can we get Black Widow finally?
Black Widow we get this year, man. We get in
this year. The merch has been out for like 6 months.
There's Dune merch out there.
There's so much merch. I saw it at Eternals. I was at the dollar store.
I know you said
the Eternals, the window clings out there at the dollar store. It's bad.
So with the Jungle Cruise, I'm tasking both of you, sell me on a Disney ride as a movie.
Space Mountain.
Okay, what happens?
You're in space.
Yeah.
And
there's a
the
mountain.
Director is Christopher Nolan.
Oh,
Enough said.
He's gonna make a franchise.
Yeah, I don't care. Space. Christopher Nolan.
Is this related to Interstellar?
I'm just handing him the keys. All right. I'm gonna say Space Mountain. You're in space. Okay. Obviously, you've got Starport.
Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri. I mean, he's got a lot to work with here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just gonna let him go.
Does he?
I don't wanna infringe upon his creative liberties. So you know what? Here's space. Here's a ship we're working with. There's some astronauts at some point. You pass by them. Go. It's not a very good sell, is it?
It's a horrible sell. I would not greenlight your project.
But Christopher Nolan is attached.
What if they added a character that sounds like he's talking through a coffee cup?
Exactly. Yeah. What is Tom Hardy playing?
Well, perhaps you're wondering why to shoot him.
Is he playing a robot? Is he your lead astronaut?
He is my lead astronaut, but he has to keep his helmet on at all times, and he sounds kind of like that.
So Bane in space is what you're selling me on.
Hey, that's a good movie.
Space Bane?
Bane in space.
Do you feel in charge?
One small step.
Yeah, so I just named Space Mountain right then because it's like my favorite ride. Big Thunder Mountain might be a good one. Mm-hmm. You could do a full Western theme, wildest ride in the wilderness. There's been plenty of Westerns.
We did that. It was called The Lone Ranger.
Oh, that did not go well.
It did not go well.
That did not go well.
Ric Flair needs to have a cameo in the Space Mountain movie.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well, I think in that case, it should be James Gunn that directs that movie.
Well, it could be. I mean, we'll put Gunn on that if you want.
He did really good with figuring out Sly Stallone in Guardians 2.
He did a great job figuring out Guardians. Like, I knew nothing about Guardians going into Guardians, and it beloved immediately.
See, that's why you shouldn't be apprehensive or worried about Eternals.
Okay.
I was the one that was worried.
Yeah.
Like, the first time I saw the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, I was like, I am going to like this movie. Mm-hmm. I want to like this movie. And I loved it.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for Eternals. So, yeah, how about, I don't know, I just had an idea and I thought, never mind, it'll immediately get canceled. Anything with Tom Sawyer's Island. We could do historical piece. Never mind.
No.
Steer clear of that one.
Never mind. We'll cancel that whole idea. Spaceship Earth.
Ooh. Journey Through Time?
Journey Through Time.
That should be a Nolan movie. That's your Nolan movie.
Yeah, that might be a Nolan movie. And you got to find your way back home, back to.
That could, from what I've heard, just be a sequel to Tenet.
You have to get back to the future.
And the title it would be called Spaceship Earth. Thank the Phoenicians.
Yeah.
Thank the Phoenicians. At what point in the theater do you get barbecue chips? Because you're driving through. What are we at?
Rome is burning.
Rome is burning,
Rome is
and
burning,
it's
yeah.
barbecue chip time. Is that what it smells like when Rome burns? Barbecue chips?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Nor was I. That's not a bad idea, though.
No.
I could see that. Jimmy, you got any? You got anything over there?
Just People Mover.
The People Mover movie?
Yeah.
And what?
Is it just the most chill movie ever?
Hey, guys, we're just gonna relax for 2
It's
hours.
about 4 travelers who get really hot and they just want to sit down for 15 minutes.
Guys, I just need to sit down for 15 minutes.
I was
That's
picturing
all.
this as like some kind of sequel to like Duder's My Car, where they're just on stuff.
All right. How about this? The one that spins around. What's that one called?
Teacups?
No. The one the world
Astro
the-
Orbiter?
No, the one that you go to the World's Fair. It spins real slow. With
Oh,
the dog.
Carousel of Progress.
Right,
Carousel of Progress.
Carousel of Progress movie. So it's a travel. You travel through time. I mean, this is not a time travel movie, but it's a journey. Maybe one man. All right, one man. Whoever the dad is in that, he ends up being like eternal. So you see his life in several different decades.
Didn't we
So
already have
different
this with
families.
Harrison Ford?
Is that what happened? What was that?
With a girl he falls in love with doesn't age or something?
I was thinking of Quantum Leap.
That's a thing, but I think this guy could just live through these decades. So he just stays the same age. So through the 1940s and the 1950s and the 60s, the 70s and 90s, and somehow he actually gets into the 2000s, unlike the ride. The 2020s. It's an idea. It's a thought. I don't know who I have attached to play the father, nor am I do I have a director just yet. But you know, it's got nostalgia. It's Walt's favorite attraction, and I think we've got legs here. Let's go ahead and pitch to Netflix because they'll buy anything.
The Age of Adeline. Well, it's going to go straight to Disney Plus.
The Age of Adeline, is that
That's
the same movie?
that's the Harrison Ford movie with Blake Lively.
Harrison Ford and Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a shot at her at this point in his life. I mean, she's gorgeous.
He's still Han Solo.
Yeah, but she's
He's
Blake
Indiana
Lively.
Jones.
He's more of that one than the other one now.
Okay. He is, and he's not God's perfect idiot.
He also shouldn't be allowed near airplanes.
He shouldn't be able. He shouldn't be flying them. But he's got to compete
Hey.
with Ryan Reynolds.
He did the Kessel Run in a
No, that was Alden Ehrenreich.
That's not what they told me in A New Hope.
Well, I saw it in Solo, a Star Wars story.
Did you see that there's been a groundswell for a sequel to Solo?
Well, it's not that they want a sequel, it's a TV show. Disney Plus show.
I
I'd
could
be good
see
with that.
I like Solo. I don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
I thought it was
Solo's
great.
fine, yeah.
I like Jupiter's Legacy. I like Solo. Deal with it.
And
Well-
John Carter, I want it on Blu-ray.
Well, here's the thing, and I know Jimmy noticed this. So, in the last season of Clone Wars, we see Paul Bettany's character from Solo featured in one scene. Dryden Voss is visible on a holo screen talking about Crimson Dawn.
Oh, Crimson Dawn's in Solo too.
Dave Filoni didn't just put that in there for no reason. He's got a plan there. I think we're going to get something. I think we're going to get something with those characters.
hope so.
Amelia Clark's going to be back.
Well, character's arc needs to be completed.
Well, her, and then what's her name? Carly from Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well, her character, Invis Nest.
She's dead, isn't she?
In Falcon and the Winter Soldier, yes, but her character in Solo isn't.
All right, she was in Solo? I
Yes,
don't
the Cloud
remember.
Riders.
Oh, okay. I forgot that was her.
Just so you know, nobody is ever truly dead in the world of science fiction and fantasy.
That's true. Real quick, I forgot the point I was going to make, so never mind.
Oh, okay.
It was a good one. I had it was right here, and I was going to share it, and it was going to be a great pivot,
He's having a senior
and
moment.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what it was.
So I've got one.
But if it comes, oh, I got it.
Go.
There is a lot of talk, and of course, this is internet speculation. Of big changes coming to the Star Wars universe, shifts and changes, and people like Dave Filoni and people like Jon Favreau getting a lot more power, and even the possibility of George Lucas having some influence again.
So I'm about to. Do you want me to bring some truth into your whole thing?
Hey, yeah, man, I'm just reading the internet. Okay,
I know Dave
Like,
Filoni got a promotion.
So
he did.
here's the thing.
and well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Dave Filoni got announced the executive creative director for Lucasfilm. Do you want to know when that actually happened?
When?
Last year. They just didn't update the website until 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So he's already had that title.
Good. He deserved it. People, I remember when we went to Star Wars Celebration a couple of years back when they did the presentation for Clone Wars. The people were clamoring, screaming, "You're the heir apparent." They were saying that you should be the one. It should be you.
I just want to know why you haven't watched it yet.
The cartoons?
Yeah.
That's the baby stuff. It's the baby ones in the early
Yeah,
seasons.
you watched
I know.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Jupiter's Legacy is awesome. There's no baby stuff in that, okay?
Clone Wars wins Emmy Awards.
I know I have to get past like the kiddie stuff, and it gets better, but like the kiddie stuff is just hard to get
I
past.
can just tell you specific episodes to watch.
Can I just fast forward through certain ones? Like Yoda, is like baby stuff. I'm a
Yoda-
big boy. I'm not a baby.
Yoda's awesome.
You're a big baby.
I'm
Yeah.
a big baby.
Yeah. So mine, Figment Ride. My guy.
How has that not been a movie yet?
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, I thought you were going to break my Star Wars stuff.
I did. I just did.
Oh, that was just that
Yeah.
Filoni's been.
He's already had that title.
Okay, yeah, but
he's already
I
had
just
it.
mean I'm saying like more. I'm like Kennedy's out.
Kennedy's not going to be out.
Kennedy's out.
Kennedy's not going to be out.
Kennedy's out.
You do realize Kennedy is one of, if not the most successful film producers of all time.
I'm just saying. According to my internet sources, which is some fat guy, Kennedy's out. Filoni, Favreau are in. George Lucas.
I'm
more
also going to bring
influence.
some reality that your Rangers of the New Republic probably is never happening. It is no longer in active development.
Gina's show.
Yeah.
Done.
I don't think that'll happen, but I could see her coming back to Mandalorian. I think it could happen.
I can't.
She will eventually come back to.
So Figment. Did either of you guys see the Paddington movie?
No.
No.
They're perfect movies, and that's the guy that I want directing, Paul King.
He can do it. I still hate Figment. Figment sucks in the park. Figment sucks in a movie. Figment sucks in the merchandise store.
Figment's amazing, and it's a perfect ride.
I do not
What
like
is
him in
wrong
a
with him
car.
today?
I do not like him from afar. I do not like him anywhere.
Did you have some dental work done today, and you're
No.
still on the medicine?
I've never liked Figment. I know you guys have some sort of way back when the ride was good, but the ride sucks.
It's amazing. It's a
The
great
ride's
ride.
terrible. I heard it used to be good, but now it's terrible.
It's a perfect ride. Hello?
Thoughts? Do you like the ride now, or are you just merely basing it off of nostalgia?
Yes.
I just want to brain you with this microphone.
Answer the question.
I did. I said yes.
You like the ride now. You, over here. I know you like the old version of the ride. How do you feel about the current version of the ride?
It's not my favorite,
Okay.
but Figment is eternal.
I don't have the old connection to Figment that you guys do, so I wouldn't know.
He's just a cool-looking purple dragon.
How about I got another one. The parking lot shuttle. You got a guy that's a parking lot. It's one movie, so there's not going to be any sequel, and he just roasts the people. He's a wannabe stand-up comedian, just roasts the people getting onto the shuttle.
It sounds like a skit from the Chappelle Show.
Probably is.
I could go for a proper version of the Tower of Terror ride, like a dark one, because it's the story.
It's based
of
on
the
Twilight. It's like it's Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Yeah, the story is a dark one. You know, Hollywood Hotel. A proper telling of that story would be good. Same for the Haunted Mansion. But the ones they have, they're not good.
No.
How about Three Caballeros? Could we do that?
I'm pretty sure there's a cartoon.
There is,
or
yeah.
a few
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a few. And I don't guess it changes anything.
silly symphony stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
I think it's Salud Amigos.
How about Everest?
Ooh.
The Yeti.
Okay.
We got a Yeti. We've got a runaway train. We've
Mm-hmm.
got a Yeti tearing up tracks.
But when the Yeti shows up on screen, he doesn't move.
I've got the Rock attached to the Yeti already. He's already
He's
agreed.
playing
to
He
the
it.
Yeti?
is the Yeti.
He
No,
is
no,
the Yeti?
he's going to be in the film. The Yeti will be played by Tyrion Lannister.
No. John Katzenberger.
John, he's going to just grow his beard again.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
John Ratzenberger.
Ratzenberger, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Oh, I was thinking of John Krasinski. He had the beard in the other movie. Yeah, I've got the Rock already attached to do the movie based on that ride right there.
I know they wouldn't do it, but maybe something with dinosaur.
Dinosaur would be a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Why not another dinosaur movie? Another dinosaur
I
franchise.
can't get enough dinosaurs, so yeah, let's do it.
Because there's already Jurassic Park.
It is pretty spectacular.
I did text Jimmy this week when I saw a guy died inside of a dinosaur.
yeah.
A giant dinosaur like what it
Fossil
was.
statue.
I don't know. They found a dead guy inside the thing. I'm like, Jimmy, why did this make me think of you? I don't know why.
And Jimmy just had the perfect response.
Yeah, it's how I wish to go.
That's how I would like to go.
Trying to get my phone out of a dinosaur sculpture and just
got
died.
swallowed.
What was the ride they removed from that area? The ride that would give you whiplash over there in Animal Kingdom, right near Dinosaur.
Primeval World.
Primeval World. That could be a movie. That's about the Big Bang.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Big Bang movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you get humans involved because it's all dinosaurs.
Yeah, you figure it out. Make it a Marvel thing or something.
I got The Rock involved again. The Rock has
You
already
can't cast The Rock in
he is
everything.
signed on to play the lead role in my Primeval World movie. He's in. He's already agreed as long as he can wear khaki. If he can wear khaki, he'll work the show. He's in for the shoot.
Sam Neill wore khaki in Jurassic Park, so I guess it'll work.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. Have you guys watched The Young Rock at all? I know you're a big Rock fan.
No.
My wife watches that religiously, so I've seen a few episodes.
I watch it with my wife. It's pretty fun. Like, I know most of his story because, like, we watched him pretty much come up in the wrestling business, so we know a lot of his story. So it's kind of fun to see them remake it. I don't think they haven't had any wrestling at all. That'll probably be in season 2. And the timeline's all funky, and he said that. Like, the timeline's not realistic.
Like, don't try to figure it out.
They just gave them, hey, here's some people. They were involved at some point in my life, not actually when you see them in the show, but there were times when we'd be around Macho Man or Andre the Giant, but it wouldn't be like them. They were all working Hawaii at the same time.
Okay.
He could run for president someday.
He might.
Would you vote for him, even though you're not a fan? Yeah. What if it was The Rock versus Emily Blunt for president?
Well, I don't know if one is allowed to.
Oh, she's not from America, is she?
No.
She's British?
I think she's been Americanized.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, she is a Brit.
Okay. All right. Well, should we wrap up this podcast? What was the best movie we came up with?
I had another ride that I was like, this would be perfect for a movie, and now it just escapes me.
I'm pretty sure the best one was my Space Mountain idea because Christopher Nolan is attached to it.
I mean, I just kind of...
Oh, Kilimanjaro Safari.
Uh-huh. The Rock?
The Rock wants to be in that, yeah.
Khaki Beans. It'll be a sequel to Primeval World.
Can we do a movie for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
It's already had a cartoon.
Oh.
Wind in the Willows.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
So, I watched Knives Out the other day.
You love that movie.
I love that movie.
You love Rian Johnson.
I think Rian Johnson is an amazing writer and
He
filmmaker.
is like your guy that I like, his name I can't remember.
Denis Villeneuve.
That guy.
I mean, not really, but I now have season tickets to all of his movies.
Mm-hmm.
Shame on you.
So I love Knives Out. Benoit Blanc, the Daniel Craig character. I want to figure out something where he's on a train and he's got to solve a mystery.
Well, there's a train at Magic Kingdom. It's just not running right now.
Exactly. So maybe that's what
the
it
mystery.
is. That's the mystery. Yeah.
Or is he on the train that's on Everest with the Yeti?
Okay.
There could be a mystery there, and then somehow a Yeti gets involved.
Okay.
Maybe the Yeti's not a huge part of the storyline, but at some point they have to deal with the Yeti.
What is it with you and Yetis?
Well, it's on the ride.
I know.
I'm just saying, if we have to incorporate the Yeti because he's on the ride anyhow.
I'm also just a little bit worried about your fascination with The Rock.
I'm just saying, he works for a lot of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're looking at the talent pool out there, The Rock's kind of the guy for a lot of this stuff.
It's true. Just a little bit worried about
He's
it.
the only action star we have right now besides Momoa, right? Is there another one?
It's hard to say because
I mean, they're grasping at straws. They're putting John Cena in movies now.
they don't. They don't.
Multiple movies.
The Rock came from wrestling. Maybe we could do it with Cena.
Well, they don't make action stars like they used to.
No.
There's no Stallone, Schwarzenegger, those two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Willis was already an actor. Bruce Willis was already an actor.
Yeah, if you're going to compare, okay, Momoa is Schwarzenegger and The Rock is Stallone.
No, because, like, they find them out in other movies. Like, you know who it might be? Is like a Hemsworth. Like Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Is he Thor? Is that
Yes.
the right Hemsworth?
Yes.
Well, there's a Liam, too, and I don't know who's who.
Liam is the Hunger Games, and then Luke is Westworld.
There's another one?
Yes.
There's 3 of them?
There's 3 Hemsworths.
Luke was actually in Ragnarok.
Yeah, he played...
Playing Thor
Yeah.
in the play.
Yeah. With Matt Damon playing
that's
Loki.
funny. That's
Yeah, and Sam Neill from Jurassic Park playing Odin.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, Hemsworth is a true action star. You're right. You got him. And Pratt too. Pratt
But that's the thing. They find...
turned himself into an action star.
But it's like they're mostly comedic people that like you almost say like, well, Robert Downey Jr. because he's in these actiony Iron Man movies, or
Yeah.
Chris Evans is the same thing. So it's not like there's no like Bautista is also one of them now. Like he's got Army of the Dead, Stuber, whatever that spy movie
Yeah.
was that he had.
Yeah, the old time action stars were like kind of 2-dimensional. It was either,
Jean-Claude, Seagal.
Yeah, they're doing straight action, or they might try to do a comedy and see if it works out. Mm-hmm. And usually never worked out.
Yeah, there's
Don't
Twins was good.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
There's no John McTiernan making Predator, where we've got Ventura and Apollo Creed and Bill Duke.
I mean, that was kind of the Expendables. No, the Expendables.
Yeah, but
put
it's
them
all those
together.
same actors.
Yeah,
do
true.
the chopper.
Yeah, they put them all in that. I never cared for the Expendables. Actually.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Like Statham.
Statham, yeah,
Yeah.
Statham's another one. I think he had a movie out recently.
He did. The Wrath of Man. It's a Guy Ritchie movie.
And then you got old man that used to be in Star Wars, whose name I can't remember. Liam Neeson. He's old man action star.
He is old man action star.
Did Taken, and he's like, okay, I can make some money in this genre.
Well, isn't he like on Taken 7 or something
I
at
don't
this
even
point?
They
know.
stopped making those. No, the last one I think he did was where he was a snowplow driver who
What about
wants revenge.
When he won the wolves? You get the little mini bottles.
The Gray.
The gray, yeah. You had to fight the wolves.
Wait, what was this? What was the snowplow one called?
That wasn't the one on the train.
Snowpiercer,
There was
it's
one on
not
the
it.
train too.
Oh yes, there was. Cold Pursuit.
I don't know that one.
Ugh.
That's where he played. He plays Nels Coxman, a snowplow driver looking for revenge.
Okay. You plowed my driveway.
It's
That's my
no,
driveway.
he was this. Yeah, exactly.
You're not supposed to plow my driveway.
Oh, that's right. He was in the new Men in Black movie.
I have a certain set of skills.
I like the new Men in Black movie. I
Oh,
do
international?
I do love Tessa Thompson though, and
I-
Thor in it.
I have a thing to tell you about that person when we get off the air.
I know the story. I read a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
do?
I don't know
You
how
saw
true
that?
it is. I don't know.
There's photographic evidence of
But,
it.
well, yeah, but maybe they were just pulling your leg, huh?
He is no longer with his wife.
Hell, if you're gonna leave your wife, I mean, I don't know.
There was somebody else in that picture as well.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, well, when we get off it, let's wrap this up. So you can
Taika Waititi, we love your films. I will say that he's a fantastic director. He's not as my favorite as the other guy.
It's because you haven't seen as many of his movies.
That's true. But I do need to watch Jojo Rabbit still.
Jojo Rabbit's amazing. Where the Wild Thing. What We Do in the Shadows is also very good.
I
The
tried
vampire
to
one.
get into that. I couldn't quite. It wasn't quite my speed. I'll try it
Really?
again, though. I'll try it again.
Mhm.
I'll try it again because Thor was so good, and I'm looking forward to Love and Thunder.
Yes.
So we'll say that. And we'll wrap up this show that I don't think we talked a whole heck of a lot about theme parks on.
Well, we talked about theme park rides.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Rides and movies.
Rides and movies.
Rides and movies. All right. Where can people follow us if they don't know? If they're listening to this and they made it all the way here, I'm sure they probably already know by now. But Scott, where are we on social media?
On Twitter at Theme Park Show or the Theme Park Podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, or you can watch us at the Theme Park YouTube.
And
.com.
subscribe to
.com.
that. Subscribe to that so eventually we can get an actual YouTube handle, right? Is that
Correct.
right? We got to get to a certain number.
Yes.
Hey, you mind not pulling back the curtain there?
I'm just
Wizard
saying.
of Oz?
That's the reason we say it, because it'll be easier if you just
It'll be easier on Jimmy.
follow and
Really?
subscribe. Like and subscribe.
It actually would be better just with the theme park YouTube.com rather than going youtube.com/the theme park podcast.
Okay.
If we had both.
Okay,
If
let's
we had
get
both, it'd be great.
All
Yes.
right, well,
But we need people to click and follow.
Either way, you can find news there. You can keep up with the show. Lord knows what else you'll find. But we come to you from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I'm Dickerman. Until next time, we'll see you out at the parks.